Hi guys, it's Nicole, and today I'm sharing my first project with the March Flavors of the Month kit. I had to think about that for a second. So just like everything else, I've got the images of the kit, the embellishment add-on, and the pattern paper add-on. However, the start of my video is going to be a little bit different. I attended the Scraproom crop because I am lucky enough to be local to where the owner is. And I want to say this is the fourth year that she's done it. So knowing that I was going to be going to this crop and it was about mid-month, I basically brought all of my design team homework for the scrap room as well as cut to you. So I brought everything that I needed to kind of get done for March, and I did pretty good about getting stuff done while I was there. Some of it I did take home, so videos this month are going to be a little off to where, you've got kind of this angle of at the crop and then my regular angle when I get home and I kind of fix things. And I will tell you guys I'm a little bit of a mess right now because I don't do well with working so far ahead that I don't know where I am. Like, the footage is 2 weeks ago and then I'm working on the video today, but then this doesn't go up until like the 3rd. I'm just generally a mess. So if like you're listening to a voiceover and you're like, wait, that doesn't make sense timeline wise, it's fine. Just go with it. It's fine. You guys are seeing this on the 3rd. I think today in real time for me is the 1st. I'm a little like just walking the line of that deadline right now. But I think today Rochelle put in the Facebook group, which I always link down below, she announced a little fun thing that is being added to the Flavors of the Month kit. I'm not 100% sure if it's the double shot kit as well. This sounds bad. I kind of don't pay attention to the double shot because I work with the flavors. Like, I go look at the pictures and I watch the process videos for the girls that work with them, but I don't know a lot about the double shot kits. The ones I've bought while I was at the crop. So anyways, she made an announcement that Gwen from Cut to You is providing a cut file for subscribers of the kits. And I had no idea, and I found out about it a couple weeks after I joined the Cut to You design team. So it was just kind of like this fun surprise that, both businesses that I work with have like joined forces and are working together. So it was just kind of like a fun thing to hear about. I did not use the cut file for this month. I believe there's a photo of it posted. It is I think it's like a spring thing. Like I said, because I packed everything to bring to the crop, I had everything like really planned out. And I wasn't paying attention, but I might have shown, like, I brought my planner with me and I had done like little just like pencil sketches of like a game plan of what I thought that I wanted the layout to end up being. And that was how I edited, prepped, and printed my photos, and what additional things I brought with me. Now, I will say that even though I did a lot of like mental prep before I went to the crop, that's just because I like to have a game plan for what I'm going to do with these kits. But this was really like a real life application of what I kind of think that these kits are really good for. Is there's something easy that you can literally just grab and take to a crop and combine with some photos, and you really do have every single thing that you need to make balanced layouts to where, you've got enough embellishments that it doesn't feel heavy, and then you also don't have like so few that you feel like, it needs something else. I did bring some like super basic things with me. So things like label stickers. I brought alphabet dies because I knew that was probably going to be the easiest way to do titles, was I could just either use 6x6 like basic papers or papers from the kits to make my own titles, that kind of thing. So this kit I was kind of intrigued about. The design team kind of got information before the kits were released because some stuff was late, and I did not recognize this brand. I think it's Damask Love. I had never heard of it, but I really liked the colors and just the overall like tone of this line. I haven't had a chance yet to go online and kind of dig into this manufacturer and see what else they have out there. So that's kind of on my list of things to do during downtime, I guess, to go see what else they have. I loved the roller skate paper. I wish that my mom had taken photos of me as a kid roller skating, because we had a super long concrete driveway, and I would go out there with my boombox and my roller skates. And I was born in the 80s, so the 90s was sort of the era of all the ice princesses in the figure skating world, and I would go out there with my roller skates and my 80s pop music, and I'd be out there for hours, just hours. So fast forward to me as a parent. I have kids. We went to like one of the skate nights that like the school does, and we went to this place called Crystal Palace. I used to go here all the time as a kid. My mom would drop me off. I'd go hang out with my friends. She'd come pick me up in a couple hours. I absolutely loved it. Couldn't believe that this place was still open. It has since closed, which kind of breaks my heart, but at the same time, it's not really close to where I live now. The area has kind of not aged well. But I took my kids. My kids are not very coordinated. We are not a coordinated family in general with like sports and dance and things like that, but they tried. My daughter was able to actually kind of let go of the wall for a little bit here and there, but she was pretty angry and frustrated a lot of the time because she's such a perfectionist. And I was like, girl, I gotta tell you, like, I can skate okay because I spent years on my driveway. Like, this is the first time you're putting skates on your feet. You should not assume that you're going to have, like, this perfect skate type of thing. My son was kind of like, it's okay. I think he did, like, 1 or 2 laps. And he was like, I'm going to go sit and wait till we leave kind of a thing. So I don't know. It was kind of a fun experience. I was a little frustrated because I had to stay with my daughter and her friend and just kind of make sure that they stayed upright and didn't keep hitting the floor. Whereas I was like, mommy wants to go do some laps. And at one point, I think I left them like taking a break, and I was like, I'm gonna go do a couple laps. I'll be back. And I was like, just flashback to 20 years prior, probably more than that, but this was just like one of those things where Kit paired up perfectly with photos that I had, where it's like a specific theme. And I think that those layouts are the ones that I personally have the most fun working with. So here I've come back home. You can see I made some dickers. I got some glitter paper that I stacked onto just regular cardstock scraps. That is a new to me font from scrapbook.com. And then I came home and typed up my journaling for all of the layouts that I made and just kind of shotgunned it all in one time. I am adding foam adhesive behind these. Sometimes I will glue them flat. It really just depends on what else is going on with the layout. Everything else on the layout was pretty flat, so I decided to go ahead and pop these up. It just kind of helps them kind of stand out against the busy paper too. And then I kind of used a mix of the stickers that came in the kit, and I think we got a sampling of die cuts. The embellishment add-on was washi tape. I didn't use it. I'm not big on washi. I think it's a supply that I just have never really used, so it's not really something that I reach for or get like super excited about. I was kind of more excited about the things that came in the main kit. I was wondering where I went off to. I also made sure that when I was doing like my little sketches and notes to myself that I wrote down the date of the various events that I was going to be working with. And then these are some really old Simple Stories labels that I just pulled out and found one that coordinated, and it gave me a place to stamp my date. And then the only other thing that I really pulled out from my stash was I just grabbed some pink enamel dots and kind of sprinkled those around the little area, like little clusters that I had made. And that was pretty much it. So here you've got the final photo of the layout and some detail images. As always, make sure you guys open up the description box if you're looking for the Facebook group, which has challenges, prizes, sketches, layout shares, all kinds of information, and you don't have to be a subscriber to participate in the group. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys here and get back to editing, and I'll catch you later.